As the daily exodus to deep water begins, some of these fishermen won't return to Lee Island for weeks. They're making the long voyage to fish an area of the South China Sea, which China's government says is its territory. The Vietnamese say otherwise. The fishermen refuse to adhere to the latest Chinese government announcement banning them from their traditional fishing grounds.
We'll continue fishing there because the Spratly and Paracel Islands are ours. When the Chinese chase us, we run, but then we go back.
Many fishermen based here have been chased and harassed by Chinese Navy vessels. Some have been detained and their vessels seized. The new fishing ban is being imposed following a period of calm, with the Chinese government seemingly keen to talk. Critics of the Chinese approach say they're using a divide and rule strategy. While they've been negotiating a code of conduct with the Southeast Asian nations as a bloc, they've also been holding bilateral talks with some of the claimant countries, including Vietnam, whose leaders met their Chinese counterparts in September and January. Some fear governments involved in the dispute may give up their territorial claims in exchange for Chinese economic aid or joint oil exploration deals. Experts in Hanoi say there's no way Vietnam will do that.
There's no compromise, there's no exchange from the water or sea territory for other benefits. Could not. Nobody can do.
It's unclear what role the new US government will play. So far, there have been mixed messages from the White House. Former President Barack Obama's policy was to stay out of the territorial dispute, while stressing the importance of freedom of navigation. A former diplomat and advisor to President Obama says it's vital the US maintains a military presence.
That's always been the psychology of Asia. They don't want a single hegemon dominating, whether it's the United States or China. They want to have freedom to choose for themselves and have adherence to international law.
This island is one of the nearest Vietnamese links to the disputed areas, and communities rely on fishing. On the dock first thing in the morning, everything seems to be a negotiation, and getting the right price can lead to some tense moments. These people are also passionate about Vietnam's sovereignty, and on that, they say there's no room for negotiation. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Lee Island, Vietnam.